Again, one of the reasons why this is a powerful tool for us to get used to is that we're going to discover that we can start to draw graphs or squigglies. And we wanted to have an idea of how to make sense of what these squigglies or these graphs look like and what they do and how to compare them to one another. So what we're able to do is take that Cartesian coordinate plane that Rene Descartes helped develop, and then we can take these little squigglies or curves or lines, basically graphs, and put that on a Cartesian coordinate plane and then start to give some descriptions to aspects of those graphs. So I have a squiggly I drew. It's red right now just to help you separate it out. And I'm going to want to know where some of the locations are on that squiggly. So for example, I have point A listed here. How can we describe the location of point A? And we can do that right now by using our ordered pairs. And we recognize that point A is at the location. What's its coordinate pair? Well, we start with the x coordinate first, and we describe, are we going forwards or backwards? Positive or negative? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in the negative direction. So the coordinate pair is -6. And how far up or down do I go? It's on the x-axis, so I go 0 height. So I do not go up or down. So the location or the coordinate pair of that particular point is simply called the point -6 and 0. That's the location of that ordered pair. And I might want to know that because I might be curious, where does the graph start at? And this graph starts at -6 and 0. I might want to know, where's the highest point on this graph? Maybe that's going to tell me some information. And I have the point B located at the highest point on that graph. But where is that? So we're all on the same page. We need to give it a description. We need to give it a precise location. So let's describe this ordered pair's location. Again, the x coordinate first. So on the x, it's on actually the y-axis, which means I go 0 on the x-axis. I need to go right nor left. So this first point, B, is at the point 0. And then it's at a height of 1, 2 in a positive direction. So the location of B is at the point 0 and 2. And let's just work our way to the other two. It's always of interest to us where our graphs cross the x-axis at. And we want to find those locations typically. So I have this point C located at, it's over 2 and up 0. Notice that the y-coordinate is 0 when it crosses the x-axis. Just like earlier, the x-coordinate was 0 when it crosses the y-axis. That kind of gets me confused sometimes, so I really have to think that through. And lastly, I might want to know where the lowest point on these graphs are. So I illustrated D. This point's also a low point. I just chose to do this one. And so I look at the x-axis first. Its x-coordinate goes over 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm over 4. And it looks like I go down 1, 2. So that's how I can describe various locations on a graph by using a Cartesian coordinate system and describing these locations as ordered pairs, an x-coordinate and a y-coordinate.